Hello guys, welcome back to Escape from Tarkov. Episode number 11. Meanwhile, let's see where we are. The goal today is to get to level 20. I think we're 19 something. I think the last time we played around 2 AM, so we probably have dailies. Or they will reset in a few minutes. So that can already give us some extra XP. We probably also get a bunch back from insurance. We made some room the last time. Make sure we had a bit of room for activities. Other than that, we need to upgrade our stations because this box is full. These are all things we need for our hideout upgrades. Let's have a look what's going on there. We see a green number 5, which means we have some business here. I think we crafted something overnight. That's not great actually, because I didn't play yesterday, which means we burned our fuel for no reason yesterday for 24 hours. How bad is it? Well, pretty bad. Well, not really actually. Now that I think of it. Because that means that we have our 2 jerry cans. Ah, we can use the empty one. It gives me a yellow tick, which means we can use it for. Who needed that? Jaeger, I think. Jaeger, do you need that fuel? I didn't know we could use a full empty bar. Yes, he needs it. Okay, there you go. Whoa. Now we just need to kill some things on the gas station. We will keep this empty fuel wherever we have room. Somewhere. It's gonna have to be there somewhere. We need another empty can. When we have laboratory level 2, we can make a grenade case, because this rig is full of grenades. We have some extra grenades over there. Let's see, what did we do? We crafted apparently some bandages. We also crafted wires. Ah yeah, that's good, because we needed those for elimination. Okay, that's those bolts already gone out of our box, so let's upgrade this thing. Let's see what we need now. Yes, lamps, wires, and capacitors, but we can craft both of those. So it's mainly about finding lamps and getting a mechanic to level 2. Okay, that's the second station on level 2. Defective wall. Okay, let's upgrade that one. We had the sledgehammer to break the wall. Will take 3 hours, it says. And we also need to mop the floor. We have a fleece for that, that's fine. That will take 5 minutes. Yeah, we need to get this this door here open as quickly as possible to get rid of these negative effects. And we already dismantled the wall, but then we still need to, it will only break it half, and then we still need a bunch of items to It's 5 or 6 steps at that thing, that wall. Over here we crafted the CMS kit, and here we crafted some Tuchonkas. Can we make some more? Maybe if I can buy this. I can. Okay, maybe tomorrow. Okay, we got one finally. And then the croutons, they're gonna be expensive as hell. Emilius. We need to do the barter trade here. What's that for bullshit? Please tell me we can buy Emilius. Okay, we can buy Emilius. Okay. Can buy Emilius, and then we trade those for normal croutons. There we go. Boom. And then we can craft another couple of Tuchonkas. If we put on the power at least. How long does it take? 1 hour. That's fine. Just need to remember to put up the power at the end of the episode. Because we don't want to burn fuel overnight again. Can we craft something else while we are here? I guess we can craft a Salewa just because we can. And what are we doing here? Wires or capacitors? It's not a good capacitor. Don't we have another one? Thought there was another craft. Apparently not. No, we're not gonna sacrifice a PSU for that shit. We'll wait with that for now. What can we do here? Nothing. We need to get the station to level 2. Screws, hoses, and cake tape. Okay, we need to keep an eye on that today. That station needs to go to level 2 because then we can craft magazine cases, grenade cases, potentially the 60-round mag for ice cream cone. Unless we find one, of course. Did we do the cultist circle? We did. Let's see what they brought us. A bunch of keys. Gas store. That's a big one. Gas store, apartment 8. That's streets. That's somewhere around here. Concordia 63, Iron Gate. Okay, that goes there. Power filter, that goes there. MK17. Don't really need that immediately. So don't have room for it. We'll accept it, but yeah, we need to get Intel going as well. I think we need vents and security level 2. And then Intel Center will show up here. We need level 1 Intel Center so we can talk to this Kerman guy for the story. So that's another priority then. We need a car battery. And we need an elite plier. Okay, so we'll deal with the rest in a second. I probably should just sell that gun. Let's start with a scaff run, as we usually do. And check a few of the toolboxes and the tech crates on customs. And see if we can find a car battery and an elite plier. That would be priority. Let's see where we spawn. There should be some toolboxes nearby somewhere. And then we'll have a look at our insurance, what came back from the last days. In theory, we should have our SR25 back for a test drive. Then we can do a test drive again. We died with it to an AI spawning behind us. He spawned in and he shot us in the back. So, elite pliers, car battery. Yeah, we can see it because we have put things on the wish list, so. But there were a few specific things we needed. If we find croutons, we also need to pick those up. So that we can keep crafted to chunkas. That's a quest for therapist, she needs like 15 of those things. So we can craft them. It's not looking good gear-wise though. I think we have a sling backpack. What is that? Like 6 slots? Something like that, I think. Just enough room for a car battery. Okay, what we got here? T-plug. We have piranhas apparently. A flash grenade. We can stop heals. I don't need that. What we do need... Yeah, we had it daily. Dorms 220. Yeah, now you're gonna give that to me. And utility. Utility is not so great. There is a tech rate here. Okay, I don't need that stupid side though. Get it out of here. Boom. That's better. Oh, we still have stupid rail on it as well now. This is a tech rate. Be a PMC. Definitely no car battery in here. Could be AI, could be a PMC. Which is also AI in this mode, but this thing could have elite pliers. Some nuts. No. Relays. We don't have room for that. TP brick. Okay. Only one computer. Ramstick, completely useless. Check for the Oli logistics key. Nope, no luck. Pretty quiet. Another tech crate over here. Don't need any of that immediately. Tech crates. Yeah, there are a couple in the but it's too quiet to my liking. Could mean that Rishala and the boys are there. Or the Goons. There are a couple of tech crates there. There are also two over there. Let's try there first, maybe. Too quiet on this side. We needed screws, didn't we? Sledgehammer, booter. Killing each other over there. Okay. Not exactly what we were looking for, but we got some stuff we can use. Quick scavenging. Couple of motors. We have some room in here. Utility key. That's ground zero. 220. We already have 220. Just sell that one. And we don't want any of that stuff. Just sell it.
Ништяк, пацаны, сегодня мы кайфуем.
I know, mate. It was what we had. We had to give you that. Take it or leave it. Don't think you liked it. Probably said something, are you there again with your crap? Okay, let's sort this box out. How are we doing on TP bricks? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have that one quest. Who is it from again? Okay, we have no dailies. Let's see what the dailies are to begin with. Survive factory. Okay, reroll. We have nothing on factory. Eliminate PMCs from more than 60 meters on customs. 1 PMC. Sure. A can of salt. I don't know if we have salt. We have 1. We need 2. Eliminate 3 scabs on any location. We can do that. And this is our weekly. What are the rewards? A couple of suppressors. And 1/3 of a level of intellect. 3 points with mechanic. 3 suppressors. I don't know. We haven't found any weapon parts yet, so we'll see. We might re-roll that later on. We don't find what we're looking for. And then we have all the gear from the last time. Okay. That's what we wore the last time. We will have to wear it again. And that's our test drive gun coming back as well. Kind of okay. We didn't insure too much. Now the whole thing is full again, of course. Holy moly. Okay. Let's first hand over these two tonkets to Miss Daisy here. General wares. Those 2 that we crafted. That's that out of the way. And then we will also sell that 220 key to her. That's a double. And then we need to sort out some stuff here. these are found in raid. Because we crafted them, they are also found in raid. Let's see, a miskit. Other than that, we have money for the car. We have some extra heals. All seems to be fine. Now the question is, we try that test drive shit again. Probably not a bad idea. We need to kill some scavs on the gas station and customs. We need on both gas stations. And we need test drive. Let's pin that thing. We got 3 kills so far. But yeah, we can only do a few. Because we only have this gun available, I can't get the suppressor, I can't get the scope. So if we die with it, then we have to wait till it comes back from insurance. So we do need to insure that one. Making sure that it comes back. Okay, and let's see what else we can do on that map. Do we have anything on that map, I wonder? Passion for ergonomics, farming part 3, chemical part 2, BP depot, setup, no we're not doing setup, rite of the passage, and provide viewership. That's a lot of shit on customs. The tool set on the custom side on the big red, this is also on big red. This is 220, this is marking those things. This is skills on the gas stations. This is skills on whatever that is, warehouse 3 or whatever the name of that thing is. And then test drive. Okay. Take a pit stop as a backup. Didn't we have any PST or something the other day? I'm not sure what I did with that. Probably already used it. Okay. Link search ammo. Right. We can't buy PST anymore because Prepper is a bit pissed off with us. Because we didn't hand him over the case from the plane. So he basically, that killed all our reputation with him. Our reputation with Prepper is on 0 now. That's not great. Because that means that we can't buy PST from him anymore. And Mechanic is level 2 before he sells PST. We also need Workbench level 2 so we can craft the AP maybe. That's an option. This is not great though. I have to shoot green tracers. 75 or something like that. That's not great. Not the best bullet in town. No. Not there yet, Dave. Where's my 220 key? We need the 220 key, we need the director's office key, potentially. And then we need a bunch of markers. We'll do it like that. 1, 2, 3. We have nothing for the story, so we can leave that behind and put the marker over there. 4 markers. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. We have a lot of plans, but plans usually don't go as planned. That's already a problem here. That time is not great either. We need to ensure that gun. And that mag as well. We don't need to insure the ammo because you cannot get that back from insurance anyway. But we do need to insure that gun, because in this mode if you die it will be against AI. And from what I've seen so far, the AI PMCs do not loot you. Which means if you do insure, you always get it back. That's obviously not the case when you play in the PvP zone, which we normally do. But for this series we decided to go PvE. But in PvP, if you get shot by another player, he will loot you. You will get jack shit back. So in PvP I'm not even insuring. And I saw that is an option for the seasonal character, seasonal character will work with perks. So you can choose some negative perks, and then you get you points, which you can then choose positive perks. And then there are some global perks, and one of them for season 1 is no insurance. Some people are panicking about that already, but I am not, because as a solo player you hardly ever insure anyway. In this mode, but this time we're in the PvE zone, you can insure. If you want something back, you can insure you will get it back, guaranteed. Yeah, we will see. We have a lot to do on this map. We pinned a bunch of things. But it doesn't mean we're going to do them all. We will see where we spawn and then decide what to do. It's also possible that you take a corner and you run into the boss and it's 4 guards, so that's what we had the other day. Oh my god, it's raining as well. Get an angle on those guys. Of course it's raining. Fucking goons. We got Knight, we got Big Pipe, but there is some bird eye still somewhere around. Of course. And here for Charlotte and the boys on the gas station, I guess. Should be good XP though, because we killed Knight and Big Pipe. Of course, we got killed by Bird Eye, that was the third one. These are the super bosses. We killed Knight and we killed Big Pipe. But there are 3 of them. And they were not together this time, that is always a problem. Then the question is always, where's Bird Eye? Well, he found us, as you can see. Well. He's shooting 995, okay. Yep. Welcome to Tarkov, I guess. We have to buy green tracers from traders, and these super goons here are shooting us with 995. Holy moly. Well, the benefit of that is that we can uncheck test drive because we lost our gun again. Let's see, we got killed by AI, we probably will get it back tomorrow. Now we can try again. That's typical Tarkov for you, right there. We need to kill some PMCs and scavs. We couldn't see any scavs or any PMCs, so we found the super bosses. The benefit of that, of course, is that we now know that they're on customs. That's why I also didn't want to die when I was shooting him in the stomach. The first guy there was Knight. He didn't care too much about it. Four, 5, 6. Okay, we'll take that one. We need a rig. This one is full. Bank robber time or something. Let's cheapest rig available and it does the job. It just needs to hold some magazines and that's it. The first thing you run into, the Goons. That's always wonderful if you're doing a SCAP and PMC quest. If you shoot night, you need to wait on big pipe, or if you shoot big pipe, you need to wait on night, because those two are always together. If you kill one of those two, the other one will storm at you. Sometimes bird eye follows, but he didn't this time, and then that's the most dangerous, because then you don't know where he is. He shot me with 995 now, but normally he has a sniper as well on his back. They don't fuck around, as you can see. He was somewhere on my left, I didn't even see him, but if they interact with you, they do not miss, as you can see. Yeah, we'll go back, I guess. It's quite annoying though, because if they're hanging out over there, that's where we need... they counted actually. Both of them counted for this building quest, so at least we got some progression. Look at it like that, I guess. Do we have a backpack somewhere? That stupid case that I didn't want to give to Prepper, now I'm stuck with that thing. Oh, we can put the fuel in here. That's for a recommend quest. Oh, this is also for a recommend quest. This is a proper quest. This is also a proper quest. The PM pistols. I think they go with the knives and the half masks, I think. Same quest, I think. Okay. Well, let's go 7 in the morning. Maybe the goons are still asleep then. Test drive is out of the way. Until tomorrow, until we get our gun back. I do have another SR25, but I don't have the suppressor. Nor do I have the scope. It needs to be done with that suppressor and that scope, so I can't get my hands on that thing. Okay, so they have definitely increased the radius for that building. Because we shot them, they came out of the gate, we shot them on the bridge actually. As long as it took us to get night down, as quickly Big Pipe went down. But yeah, Big Pipe we shot in the head with M80. Production complete, Salewa. Or Salewa is done. What was the other thing we were crafting? The chonkas, but that was an hour, I think. An hour 17 or something. Okay, so we marked things. 220. Gas station kills. If we can get some of these things done, there is a bunch of XP to be gathered there. The goal is to get to level 20 as quickly as possible. Because then we can just buy stuff on the market when it comes to tools and things, and like the nuts and the bolts, and so we can buy that on the market. And then we can upgrade most of our stations to level 2. Give or take the few things which need to be found in raid, I'm assuming. We already have 2 or 3 stations on level 2, so we're on schedule.
Товарищ, будьте замес!
That's 2, hopefully. Maybe 1. This one will count for the gas station. I don't know if the other one will count for the gas station. Here's a better backpack. What are you shooting? Bullet points. Careful using that. That's one of our four tankers we need to mark. Let's meanwhile see if the other one counted. Yeah, they both counted for this gas station. That's good. Because they're quite annoying to get these ones over here. Come here, boys. Come here. It would be nice of you. We can some. That was a player, I think. Don't need any players. That's a problem. If we can get them here. Fucking goons again?
Tango!
Heavy as fuck though. What are you shooting? 8x5. Okay.
Пацаны, окружаем его!
Oh no, there's something inside. Could be the boss and these guards. Doesn't want to die. There's another one on the gas station. Shala was not on the gas station. That might mean he's in dorms. We don't have ammo to deal with those guys though. We might leave the 220 for what it is and try to get the other tankers and Big Red in the garage thing. The tool set in the garage or whatever. See if we can get that done. Because we only have 1 mag of this and then whatever is in the MP5. Is that night again? Fucking goons again. as hell. Could have been bird eye that we heard there. We know they're on customs, try to get around them, but he pushed us. But that was only night though, so there's still big pipe and bird eye somewhere. We're also 56 kilograms. We heard somebody sprinting on the outside of the wall. That could be bird eye if he flanked around.
Ты куда пошел?
Вот он!
Гений!
Oh. Okay. Apparently we picked up a bunch of empty mags. The gun is broken, that's what the problem is. So what do you have if you pick up something from these guys? Yeah, we're wearing an osprey and we have Night His armor with us as well. So obviously we're heavy as hell. Oh, they were not empty, it was just our gun was jamming. That was a problem. Yeah, this thing is heavy as hell. What's in here? What are you shooting, bird eye? M62s. That was not bird eye, it was night. What do we have over here again? Farming part 3 and the tool set, I think. Oh, and the tanker as well. It's 306 or 308, whatever it is. That's a quest key. Farming part 4, CPU fence. What we got? 9 minutes. Beers, I don't know if I have that one already. Anything good we can use? Heated sorry, I guess. Because we're almost out of energy. We'll have your food, you don't need it anymore, right? 8 minutes. Okay, got that one out of the way. That's a tool set, farming part 3. BP depot as well. Couple of quests done. We killed Knight again. That's good XP as well. Couple of quests done though. That will give us farming part 4. 11,000 XP. Night boy, yeah. The super boss again. Yeah, the goons are on customs. They will be for a few hours. Kill 3 players on top of it. Look at that. 11,000, 16,000 XP to get to level 20. Okay, we need to keep bringing some. If we go customs again, we need to bring decent ammo because the goons are around. That's 2 times in a row we got them. I'm gonna get rid of that Osprey though. What is this? That's also level 5 more than likely. Yeah, of course. But the plates are completely broken. And the side plate as well. Broken plates, I don't want that shit. I'm just gonna sell it. What are you guys? You sick? You sick? And you sick? Oh my god. That's a level 6. 44 and a 39. M67s, that's for a prepper at some point. Okay, that's good. That's those 10 whenever we get that thing. Chemical part 4. We will give it to skier or therapist, and prepper is not going to be happy, and then he wants 10 of these grenades, and we have them right here for him. Couple of those boys. M62. Yeah, we don't have much left anymore here. What is this PS? Are you kidding me? What do we have in here? It's one more BS. Okay, we'll fill it up with PS. We got a bit of BS, but not much though. 2 max basically. That's not great ammo. Oh, this is good ammo, but it's not great in volume. 2 mags in a bit. Not super 8. And then we picked up an MP5 from one of these boys over there. And the thing jammed on us. 97. It should not jam on us now. Not anymore. We got an egg. Do we have an egg yet? Streamers items. We do already have an egg. Okay. But we need another one, don't we? Yeah, we need another raven and another egg for Ragman at some point. If I'm not mistaken. So we'll keep those as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna carry that osprey though. That thing is heavy as hell. Do we have the Betty beard yet? We do. Okay, so we can just sell that one. Or just wear it or whatever. Yeah, we need to get rid of some shit. Smoke grenade he had with him. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell these armors. They're way too heavy. I could barely move while we were wearing that shit. Holy moly, they're like... Why did I pick that up? Bloody 856. Thought it was 855. Big difference. Director's key. Don't need that at the moment. We still need 220. What's this? He's 306. Okay. The shoreline. Those are already 2 quest keys for shoreline. We only need 25,000. That's more than good enough for a car or something. Okay, that's good. Just need a rig now, some sort. That will do. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to sell some stuff. It's getting crowded over here. This is good enough. We'll bring some nades, I guess, because every PMC we kill have 2 of these nades with them. We have some more BS. Yeah, not much though. Well, it's good enough to run into the goons probably. Okay, we need to sell some stuff because the thing is way too full of crap here. And our box is full again. Oh, maybe not, because we can, if we do farming part 4, we can turn in these boys, I think. Okay, so we'll keep that one in there for now. Yeah, all that crap here needs to go. It's in my way. It's in my way. What's this? Do we need to repair this before he takes it? Apparently. Get rid of it. Therapist, what do you want? All of this, take it away. Didn't do much, did it? Get that back in there. Now that we don't need the markers anymore, that's done. This is for another run, potentially. Okay. Our crops are ready. And then we need to see what's going on. That's that. Put the power up. So there was sausage. Sausage. We don't have. Why don't we have the sausage quest? That's a good question. Are we healed up? Yeah, okay, we are. Therapist. Let's start with you. We have 2 of your chunkus. Okay. Now we need to think what we did. We marked the tankers. That's for Mr. over here. How much XP is that? 2,600. That's pretty poor. Belka and Straka. Survive and extract from customs through the railroad passage. That's green flare extraction. Okay. Why am I always getting messages from Fence, but I can't talk to him? Is that guy broken? Yeah, I can't visit him. Why can't I visit him? We are... No idea. Bad rep evidence. That's the bunkhouse key, which we also do not have. Unless he gives it to us. Don't think so. We can barter trade for it with her here. What do you want for it? Toilet paper, a milk, and a Vita juice. We have none of it. Wonderful stuff. What else did we do? Farming part 3. Passion for ergonomics. Oh yeah. That one is 7,000 XP. That's better. Farming part 3. That's 6,000. Okay. Corporate secrets. We don't have access to lighthouse. A shooter board in heaven. There it is. We need to kill 5 PMCs with a headshot using a bolt action rifle on pretty much every map except for labs, I think, and factory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 maps. Not labs, not factory. Okay. Arming part 4. Yeah, why? What is he up here every time? Why am I getting messages from no idea. What do we need? CPU fans. Okay, well, we got 9 of them. There you go, mate. 6 more and 3 graphics cards. 3 graphics cards. There are your 3 graphics cards. Okay, so we need 6 CPU fans. And I think that's the last part for farming, so farming is done. What else did we do? Passion for ergonomics, farming part 3. BP depot. We shot some things, maybe. Yeah, daily for peacekeeper, that's also done. Still not on level 20 though. Healthcare part 1. Okay, we are on level 20. Finally. That's good news, because now we have flea market. We can buy, I think we can buy things like nuts and tools. Let's see. Yes. Let's have a look. Lavatory. Can we buy screws? We can. Okay. That's 1. Those are very expensive hoses, but it is what it is. Okay, lavatory is upgrading, 3 hours. That's good enough. Once lavatory is done, I think we can do nutrition. Yep, depending on lavatory, and then we need 4 hoses again, which we know is very expensive. Workbench level 2. What's going on here? We need to wait. Level 2 mechanic. We're level 20. He should be level 2. Why is he not level 2? Haven't done enough with him? Or do we need to reset the game? Oh, we didn't spend enough money with him. Okay, that problem is solved. He's level 2 now. What is this? 328. Okay. What do you want for that? CPU fans, PCBs, and AA batteries. Okay. Okay. Now we could in theory do this, but this is all going to be expensive, I think. Okay. This is level 25, so this is a problem. We're going to have to find these or craft them. I think we can craft these weapon parts, can't we? Yes, we can. Okay, let's do that then. One of those. Click the wrong button. You gotta be kidding me. Barter trade. 3 to Chunkas. You gotta be kidding me, this guy. Okay. Okay. 1 hour and 17 minutes. We will have the weapon parts. We also need those things for our weekly, potentially. Then we're not there yet, I think. Can we get our hands on this thing? We can. Okay. And bolts, which will be fine. Tool sets, I don't know. Maybe? Okay, we can buy tool sets. That's fine. We can get the rest to get that station to level 2. As soon as we crafted those. That is upgrading. What's going on here? We need generator 2. Oh, I lost my CPU fans. Really? Can I buy those? Probably not. We can. Okay, maybe. Can we buy the batteries? We can, but does need to be found in raid. That needs to be found in raid. The batteries need to be found in raid. Okay, we need to find battery. That's pretty clear. I knew I should have kept it instead of giving it to therapist. Security. Elite plier. We can buy it, but it needs to be found in raid. I already see it. It needs to be found in raid. That little tick here on the right side. Item found in raids. Tells us that it needs to be found in raid, so I need to find it. Okay, water collectors. We need workbench 2 before we have to worry about that. Med station level 2. Can we buy Naggles? We can. Jesus Christ. Everything is 100,000 in PvE by the looks of it. And then 9 of these here. Okay, that's also 3 hours. For med station level 2. Rest space is already on level 2. Heating. Cricket lighter. 100,000 for the cricket lighter. This is where your money goes. And 3 of these, they will be even more. Oh, they are very cheap actually. Surprisingly. Okay. Upgrade heating to level 2. So, and once the lavatory is done, we can do nutrition. And generator. Need security and vents first. Yeah. So we need to find that elite plier ASAP, and we need to find a car battery ASAP. Okay. What it should have done is empty our box here a bit. Yeah. That's definitely a thing. And we have a bit of room again. Of course, we still need to collect all our rewards. Rapper, what do you have for us? Sure, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuel over there. $30,000 in a green flare. Okay, mechanic, what do you have? Peacekeeper. And therapist, what do you have to say? Nothing. What's that here? FMJ. I don't need that shit. What's that doing here? Euro's over there. That cost us about 1 million, I think. Yeah, we were close to 2 million, so 800,000 at least. But yeah, that's an investment that will repay itself later on. Seeing every of these items are 100,000 on the market by the looks of it. And then we can slightly start working towards level 3, but and we got a lot of stuff done from the things we have marked. So we still have 220 left. Killed things on the gas stations and 2 more kills on that building over there. That's on customs. Belka and Shelka as well. Belka and Streka, whatever his name is. Set up. 8 people. 8 PMCs with a shotgun. Yeah, at some point we're gonna have to do that anyway though. Eight PMCs with a shotgun. And now we run into Knight and Big Pipe. And then we're boom boom dead. We have to fight those with a shotgun. Motors. Motors. Well, we use the drill apparently. Keep those, we need a bunch of them eventually. All our hoses are gone as well. Okay. We have a green flare with us. Okay. Back to customs, I guess. What's going on here? What do we need to find here? Also weapon parts. Yeah, we can craft those potentially. Although it was quite expensive to craft them. Some salt. And PMCs from over 60 meters. Those are our dailies. And how we're doing on the story. We're still needing, yeah, we need to get 20,000 together. Can't talk to Kerman because we don't have Intelligence Center 1. Once we have vents and security, I think it will unlock. This is also a problem. The phone does not want to spawn. And we can figure out what happened to the Bogatir squad. It's on the phone. We need to decrypt that and then information is on that thing. But it's not spawning for me. So that's also a problem. This is Lighthouse, which we don't have access to. And this is 110, which I think we can still not buy keys, can we? Oh, I think that's higher level than level 25 for the keys. Okay, that's not great. Cowboy Hank over here. Do a scaff run and see if we can find some of these things. Car battery and elite pliers is what we mainly need. Because they need to be found in raid. So there's no point in buying them on the market. Not something we have to worry about when the season starts. Because season 1 will have no found in raid items in hideout. That's one of the global perks that we will have for season 1. Yeah, when season 1 drops, we probably switch to the PvP zone. We don't know when though, but whenever they launch patch 1.1, they just launched patch 1.06, so And I think there's another one in between, 1.08 or something. So that's probably next week. And then the week after that, probably the seasonal structure. End of July would be my guess, maybe beginning of August. The roadmap still says July, so that's probably at the end of July though. That will be a third character next to your PvP zone guy and your PvE zone. You will have a seasonal, but it's more linked to PvP because you will not have a seasonal in PvE. What are we looking for? Right. No, we're shooting 855 on super. We spawn in with $80,000. Some heals. Okay, we'll get some heals. We have this. We have painkillers. That can go $80,000. And a couple of 20 round mags. Not wonderful. I don't need the small W40s anymore. Well, actually, I'm gonna pick them up. Because now that I think of it, I think Peacekeeper needs some at some point. Well, car battery or elite pliers? Check upstairs. Toolboxes can also have elite pliers. We need all that stuff eventually. CPU fans we also need. Okay, that's one. That's a hard disk. Key. 105. That's a safe room. I'm assuming it's AI that I hear shoveling here. No. It's AI. I'll check the other computers. Sniper Scav is still up, but it's our family now. PCBs. We need it for something. We'll drop these things for now. We need 6 of them for these we can craft, not that important. Dorms 303. Actually, I don't need a herring anymore. No jacket. We're done with gas analyzers. I probably still need nails. Lead pliers? No, red pliers. I have not seen a lead plier yet. Screwdrivers. Soap, meds, blood set. I'm gonna drop that teapot for now. I think we need 2 blood set, then we had a med crate, I think. We find another one. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, game? That's a powerful door. Great. No goodies. What happened to you? We got killed by a door. And somebody's shooting the window as well. Don't tell me it's the goons again. I dropped my painkiller, didn't I? I did. I dropped the ibuprofen. I think it's normal AI. Can't barely see. We should get to this medical car. It's normal AI. Hopefully this thing has a grizzly or something, or a splint. Otherwise we're in good shape. It will not help us. Nor will that. Going good. Killed by a door. I dropped a painkiller somewhere, I don't know where. Otherwise I would go back to it. Because we have 2 brakes, so we need to find either 2 splints, or an aluminium splint, or a thick splint, or something. Or we just die here. If Reshala is here again. Last time he was hanging out on this power line here. There is a med crate in there. If not, I don't know. We'll probably just die or something. Or a painkiller would also be okay. Fridge. Everything except for anything for brakes, of course. As always. Okay, what's our nearest extraction? Everything on the other side of the map, of course. Crap. We'll drop the flash drive. I don't need those anymore. We have enough flash drives. SAS drive is worth more. Med crates. Where are we gonna find med crates? It's possible Reshala is here because something was shooting that window. Check a few stashes here and hopefully find something in there. I think that's a guard. That's not good. That means that the rest is here. Yeah, they're all here. One there. Just chill. Stop. Just kill us, mate. How about that? Not gonna limp my way out of here. Reshala and the boys. Killed by a door. We do have a problem though. I can't find an elite player. Normally we find them all over the place on customs, but they're not seem to be spawning in PvE. From the beginning we're kind of looking for one. Okay, but now it needs to be finally rate. Because I was thinking mechanic has a barter rate for it, but that's also not finally rate. Yeah. There's no point. Yeah, this is a problem. We have new dailies, I think, or something. Oh no, new quests. Long road. Lighthouse, we have not. A helping hand, what is that? Oh, BTR quest line, okay. Shady business. 3 flash drives, there you go, mates. We had them ready. We had them ready for you. Yeah, we also have Tarkov Shooter 3. I don't know if I have ammo for that shit though. Oh, we do. Okay, so we have Tarkov Shooter 3, we have Shooter Born in Heaven. And they all have something to say again. And this is the... Okay, let's put some tripwire in there. How about we do these TP bricks and get that thing out of the way now that we have 3, I just noticed. One, 2, 3. I know we need them for stations as well, but we also need them to... Okay, all of this stuff go. Let's go. General warehouse, car repair. Yeah, we can also find elite players there potentially. Streets of Tarkov. Where is that shit? Here. No. What is this? Yes, this thing here. Let's do that. Try to do that one. And maybe get some Shooter Born in Heavens as well. Or Tarkov shooters, I don't know. We'll see. Ground zero. It's also a piss pot hole though. Restaurant in the middle of the map, second floor I think we need to be. Not bad. Hear you shoveling, mate, from miles away. I don't know if it's first floor or second floor, but downstairs. Okay. 4 times we shot him. Four times. Not Jose? No. Got a scap, that doesn't count. Okay. Yeah, ref. We planted your bullshit, mate. Eliminate cabans or Colontaise guards on the streets of Tarkov without killing the bosses themselves, I think. Yeah. Need to kill some guards, but you can't kill the boss. That will give us a Lega meta, and then we can potentially get our hands on these keys here that our man over here has. 100 GP coins and a Lega metal. Shatoon or Grumpy. But something done. Look at that. He brought us a gun. And some more GP coins. What is on here, mate? Jeez, a minute. Okay, that thing out of here. Need 55A1. Great stuff. One meg of 855A1 and then it gives 856 other than that. Are you kidding me? We'll keep the 855A1. Can we get these mags? No, we can't. Okay, great. Can we get any mag for this shit? The 20 rounders. No. Peacekeeper level 2. How are you doing with Peacekeepers? What's going on here? We just need to spend a lot of dollars with him to get him to level 2. All the other traders are level 2 already. Except for Proper, of course. Because Proper is pissed off with us that we didn't hand him over the case, so he took away all our reputation. Now we have to build it up again with him. Because we didn't hand over the case to him. This thing over here. We kept it to ourselves. And he was not happy about it. But that's okay. That's that ground zero task out of the way at least. Now we have nothing on ground zero anymore, except for Shoot a Born in Heaven, probably. Let's just use that gun. How about that? Just to get rid of it, basically. We might even use it with the pistol ammo here. Might not be a bad idea. Probably gonna die with it, but that's fine. Because it's probably one of the worst ammos you can get for that gun, but how bad is it? 18 pen, 80 damage. Yeah, it does a lot of damage, but that's all we can say about it. Let's take one of those and one of those. Oh, we need to buy some. Oh yeah, we used all of our for meds thingy. Whatever it was, med station, I think. Four, 5, 6, 7. We have splints with us, we have money with us. Did we lost our Vaseline? Oh yeah, we did apparently. Okay, that's fine. Bring another one then. What are we doing? What do you have on woods? Shipping delay. Helping hand. That's the same. Pick up that package over there somewhere and then hand it over. That's the beginning of the BTR quest line. We also need to eliminate some scabs in general and some scabs without armor. That's something we could do. Test drive we can't do. Bad trip evidence. Why did it say any location? That's on customs. Should have born in heaven. Car repair. Factory customs. Farming. Not really computers on woods. Tarkov shooter. Needle in haystack. Mixing it up a bit on maps. Oh, we probably also have to keep an eye on Parmesan because we killed him the last time, so he's probably still pissed up. What a piss pot spawn. Right, I forgot I'm shooting 8.56. You have anything with us? What we shooting at this? Something over there. And something over there as well. How many are there? Serious. Two at least. Don't know where the second one is though. Where's your buddy?
Быстро!
Sitting behind bushes always, these guys, huh? Never got to loot this guy. I don't know if it was scab or a player. If it was a player, we have 2 shooter borns in heaven though. This was a guard. So the other one probably as well. Oh yeah, we killed 2 guards. We'll get 1 player. Just chilling over there, waiting on the BTR to show up. Okay. I think we had a headshot, so what is that stupid thing? Yeah, better probably pin that thing. If I can find it. Snoozer born in heaven. Something we're gonna have to complete over time. Yeah, we got 1 on woods. That was a player, the other guy was a guard. Yeah. I was hoping on 2 players there. I don't think I have a bolt action anymore. Okay, what we can do is... Let's see what he sells here. Is he level 2 yet? Yeah, he is. Well, maybe he sells one then. I don't know what we can do with it, but... Apparently we have 1 sitting here or there. Okay, that's good. We can put a scope on it. Bullets on the other hand, I don't think I can get. Not the good stuff. That's mechanic level 3. Okay. Take that with us. Helmets. Take that one for now. Take one of those. And then something to shoot. Proper will come back with all that stuff tomorrow. Then we can do more shooter born and more test drive. We need to get Peacekeeper to level 2 that we can get ammo and suppressors for the ump. Then we can use that potentially. Yeah, Peacekeeper is a bit of a problem at the moment, actually. Especially seeing we play as a USEC. That's a bit of a problem. Because he sells all the American stuff. We can't even buy 855, I think. Pretty sure. That's one. Where did you put the other one? Over there. Can we buy this? Also Peacekeeper level 2, yeah, you see, this is a problem. I can't buy ammo. I can't buy any 919 ammo. No, we have mechanic on level 2. He should sell PST. Yeah, okay. We don't need PST from Prepper anymore. He doesn't want to sell it anymore. Because we didn't hand him over the case, so we lost all reputation with him. So we have to build it up again. Which is quite annoying. Let's try that again. We need a BDR right. And if we see a player, we try to get a shooter born. Just need to make sure it's a headshot. I checked up the sawmill quickly, but it was like, at first look, there was nothing happening. But there was. The boss was there. Killed 2 of his guards, but I have not seen Sturman though. Oh yeah, in PvE they ignore everybody except for you, I think. Because the guards were pushing me and there were other players around. Kinda hoping on a checkpoint spawn. Then we wait there for 10 minutes and see if the BTR shows up. I don't know what that taxi ride is though. Hopefully it's not more than 20,000, because I don't think we have much more with us. Oh, we do actually. We have 45,000 with us. What is that for the spawn here? Good headset, but where's this stash here? Somewhere on a tree or a bush. I think it's here normally. I'm pretty hard yet. exterminate again. BZR not showing up here or what? Seven minutes. We also lost that idiot wherever he went. Great. Would be great if the BZR would show up. We have the code and we have the extraction right there. I have a feeling it will not show up, because he normally shows up in the first 10 minutes here, and this is his first stop. And that guy we saw running was a player. What are extractions? Power line. Oh yeah, we can take the green flare potentially. If the thing will not show up. Should be here already. It's 11 minutes. thing again. It's all crap. It's even bigger crap. BTR not driving today. Should have been here by now. He spawns in over there somewhere. Then he comes to here first stop. That's what we need. We need a BTR. Unless he spawned on the other side this time, but... Because where we need to go, we can only get with the BTR. Other than that, we have nothing on this map, I think. This is pretty much the same thing. Now we need to kill 3 more scavs. And 4 without armor. Forgot about that one. Should have dropped my armor. There's no point in going there. There's nothing moving. Reset then. Weapon parts already. No BTR, then we can't take a taxi, right? Cola. That's our first one, I think. Yeah. We had 5 herrings. We need 5 squash. 10. Can we buy these things now? We can. They're quite a lot of money. This is about 150. What are these? 50. That's 200. That's 350. And then squash is probably also expensive. Oh my god. Can we buy blood sets? We can. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Deal. Momentum, ibuprofen. Yeah, and then we have a bunch of these stims here, which obviously we need more med cases eventually. Where's the other one? There. Is it over there for now? This is quests. In there for now. That solves already something. Okay. One case more. Next up is this thing, but it's gonna cost us quite a lot, I think. Yeah, like what is Quest costing us? About 200, 400. This is quest stuff. This is something we can potentially use. This is crafting. Alright, so food and drinks in here, meds in there. Cost us quite a bit, we're almost broke. But that's all relative. Now we need a grenade case, which at the moment is this shit here. We have some M4 sitting in here, but we don't really have ammo for it. Mosin can go there. $590. $590 is not what we need for gunsmith. These are gunsmith guns. Okay, guns, mags, some gear, helmets and whatnot. Couple of backpacks and armors. Okay. Room for activities. And over here we have our cases. Next up is a grenade case. Oh, we also need to do some money runs now, of course. Or sell some stuff. Which is also a possibility. Keys over there, ammo. Here we have some gunsmith parts. Bit of ammo. Eventually we will have 5 ammo boxes or something, probably. And here we have our meds, surgery, and here food and drinks. These are needed for a quest. Sausage to turn in, and the mayo we can use for the dehydration quest. We got some stuff done. Our goal was to reach level 20. We got to level 20. That was the goal of this episode. Our stations are upgrading as we speak. We died a couple of times then. We're messing around a bit too much, I guess. But yeah, sometimes we don't care. Like earlier with our scap, we were limping, so we had. And we ran into Reshala, then we just let him kill us. That saved us the trouble of limping all the way out of the map. Yeah, the yellow thing here is Kerman that wants to talk to us. But we don't have intelligence center. This could be quite an annoying one. Because we have 2 items here which are stuck. Which is the car battery. It needs to be found in raid, which means we can't buy it. And security, we need that elite plier, which also needs to be found in raid. Oh, and we also need a TP brick now, because we just used us to do that task. Yeah, we found 4 already of those, so they do spawn. Okay, of course, backend error, of course. You will not break the wall, my friend. Oh my god. Don't you hate when that happens? Because that means that all that shit that we just done, it was too much for the game to handle. Now the question is, how much of it did it actually do? This game doesn't like it if you suddenly start moving things in your stash, then very often get a backend error. Hopefully it remembered that we bought the cases, that we don't have to do all that shit again. We finally had it sorted. But I have to sort. Some of it will not count. We'll go back to some of it. Okay, no. The guns. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. It just gave a backout error on the hideout, I think. That's good. So the rest is fine. Okay. Okay, back to hideout then. Give a backend error on the hideout, not on the stash. That's good. Otherwise we had to move things again. That sometimes happens as well. Okay. Tool sets, 3-hour construction for the next step. Sure. And mob the floor. Sure. How long is it? 5 minutes again? That's the next 3 hour, and then is there a 6 hour and a 12 hour, I think, and then we're probably in. Or are we already in? Let's have a look on the status. No. It's still wet as hell here, so we still need to mop the floor, and we don't have the door yet. I think one more step after this. We have our weapon parts, which we needed for this, but I don't know if I have enough money to buy it now. Yeah, we got the weapon parts. Oh yeah, no, don't have money for that. Oh, and the tool sets need to be found in raid. Well, I think we can craft them though. Potentially, but we need to find bolts as well. And this thing. Problem with this is also found in raid. Yep. Found in raid. The tool sets we can craft in this station, I think so. I don't know how many of these things we have. Where are you, tool sets? There. Yeah, we're missing yellow pliers. Seven minutes for a tool shed. Hmm. 50,000. Everything is 50,000 on PvE. You're like in PvP, those things are like 7,000 or something. And we can't buy the cloth. Great. Okay, so we need to find the ripstop. Yeah, none of these things. Oh, crafting is not an option. These things we can potentially buy, and then in 7 minutes we can craft a tool set. Then we have 3 tool sets. But then we're there. Then we're not there yet either, though. Then we have the tool sets. We can find some bolts. We need to find that master file that needs to be found in raid. We have the drills, but it's not as great. That is upgrading. That's upgrading. That's upgrading. This is upgrading. We don't need power. We're not crafting anymore. And even if we are, it will still craft, but way slower. Yeah, we need to find that battery and the elite pliers, no matter what. We could potentially do another. We need 3 for that. Which leave then we have 2 left. If we do another craft of these, then we have our weekly done as well, because they need 6 weapon parts for our weekly quest. Apparently we also have a multi-tool that came back. Oh, that was probably... That was our working tool. You use that to craft and then you get it back, some of these things. Yeah, we don't have that much. We have 1 screwdriver. We'll see. We'll see, but that will be for the next episode, I think. We definitely need to do some money runs now that we have upgraded all this stuff here. That took 2 of our millions, and we didn't even do any money runs yet, so... Apparently we made this our sugar rig. But yeah, it's the same with these cases. We will have eventually 3 or 4 of these blue ones. 1 for food, 1 for drinks, and then 1 for whiskeys and moonshine and things like that. And the med crates, 1 for healing, 1 for surgery kits, 1 for stims for crafting, 1 for stims for use. So we have probably 4 or 5 of those med crates. But there are some quests which give you a couple of these med crates as well. Next up is a grenade case. We could get that from chemical part 4 if we hand it over to Skier. We hand it over to Therapist. She will give us an injector case. I think I'm going to go for the grenade case because she can't buy that. The ammo cases you can buy. If you turn it into Prepper, you get 2 ammo cases or 3, but you can buy those. And the injector case you can buy from Therapist as well. But you can't buy the grenade case, so... except for Rev, of course. Yeah, Rev, my man. 219 for med case. Grenade case, 84. $84 for a grenade case. I'll take that deal. We had 100 something sitting, right? Yeah. Yeah, we still have 67, so yeah, that's the deal. These are proper his boom booms eventually. See, we are doing cases. That's 25, Fox 17. And then F1s. There we go. We got a rig that we could use. Boom a booms. There we go. We're almost broke, but we have a bunch of cases. Let's put some money there. USD, how are we doing there? 5,000. Working our way up to... We need to do some business with Peacekeeper so we can get him to level 2. I should have bought the dollars actually. That's something we need to work on. We need 15,000 because I can just buy them from him. Yeah, we need to spend about 8,300 with him. Yeah, we need to do some money runs the next time. $15,000. That's 2.1 million rubles. We can just buy the dollars from him. We can get our hands on 2 million. That should not be that hard. Now that we have flea market, all those things that we can buy, we can also sell. I don't know how fast the PvE market works. PvE, you put something up and like a few minutes later it's gone, but... So 2 million rubles, that would put him on level 2, and it will also give us enough to hand over this thing to mechanic here, so that we have lighthouse unlocked. That's the plan for the next time, I think. Do some money runs. We could potentially sell a bunch of these things that we don't need anymore, but... It's all 50,000 here. What's Athletics going for on PvE? 800,000? Level 35. $80,000. Power filters. 80,000, but we can't sell them yet. RFID readers. 40, it's not that much actually. Yo, PSUs. Also not great. Motors. 100,000. For the moon, so we pick up sugar, that's always 100,000 every time. Huh? This is for people crafting moonshine, they need this shit. There we are, our first item on the market. Okay, it's already sold. There we go. That's how you quickly make 100,000. I didn't pick up the sugar so far, but we found a bunch of sugar already. But that's something that will always sell because people use it to craft moonshine. And then of course all the stims, once we have med station on level 2. We can craft sims. It's upgrading as we speak. Power is up, so that's all fine. We have a bunch of crates. We need to get some money together next time. So we'll definitely start with a scaffolding and probably go find some stuff that we need. And then some stuff where we're gonna sell. Now that we have reached level 20, we have more access to the Flea. Except for provisions. That's sort of what we had access to so far. But now we also have access to a bunch of these barter items. Yeah, all these kind of things. Cake tape also 100,000. Yeah, we need, of course, we need to learn the prices on the market. $90,000 for silicon tubes, okay. Because there are different prices here, obviously. So we need to figure it out as we go what the prices are on PvE. I'm gonna leave it at this because this was long enough for a episode. We reached level 20. We spent some money in cases and we also are upgrading most of our hideout to level 2. There are just a few things we need to find in raid. Especially a car battery and an elite plier. Then we can do security, vents and security, and then we can do generator as well. And then I think we're there. Then we have all the stations on level 2. So then we need to start working to level 3, of course. And meanwhile, do the rest of our tasks and story missions. And we're not escaping from Tarkov anytime soon. Quite a lot of work to do. But that's okay. That will be for episode 12 next time. That will probably be, might be a day or two now because we will throw in some Motorfest tomorrow as well. So I probably will not be recording tomorrow for this. Maybe recording, but then you will only see it on Friday on something on the YouTube channel. As for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye for now.